stop on the 4x4 road. Stop to go pee. Joseph, my partner in crime for this trip, he's talking to a fellow 4x4er. But this is the view while I stopped and went pee. Very cool. Woo! Trip's happening, my friends. It is happening. Well, we made it. Made her to the lake. Just doing a little pit stop. There's Joseph over there. Doing a little pit stop, giving a park, and we're going to walk around and see what the rest of the trail's like. We kind of hit a stopping point. Some people have driven up that way. Some people have gone that way. So just checking the area for now. But we made her. We are at Pennask, my friends.
Look at this beautiful little sitting area right here. Put a pad in the back. Read a book.
Oh yeah. A little sitting area. Perfect little views.
We've got to watch our cigarettes.
Yeah.
Spit on them.
Yeah, I have a tin that I carry in my pocket, a little mini ashtray. Sweet. Yeah, like I said, guys, we're still kind of just walking around, scoping out. Very nice. It's Saturday. It's like 10 o'clock, not even. So we noticed there's a couple people, a few people, like under 10, kind of out on the lakes and stuff, but it's only Saturday. We're here for 9 days, so by Monday, we should have this place pretty well clear to ourselves. So anyways, still searching around. Ooh, look at that. Still doing our walk arounds. Enjoying the scenes, stretching a little bit. Woo! Alright, so we decided to make this camp. It's got too many good things going for us. Joseph's out with the metal collapsible rake. An ingenious idea, and look what he's picking up. All sorts of glass chunks. Now imagine scraping that with the feet like I normally do. That something I've never really thought of, and it's quite genius actually. Simple but genius. Got all my gear right there. Still unloading. We are going to be eating like complete animals, savages. 4 coolers, mind you. Half of my cooler is clothes and some gear. I went all backpacker's pantry stuff. All sorts of different things that we can go through later, but we've also got a plethora of delicious foods that we will go through later. I mean, we got our rock pile, fire pit already dealt with. We got a bench. We got at least a night and a half's worth of firewood. Oh, look at that. What? Oh, really? Huh. We'll get to that in a minute. Dun dun. Yeah, site is too good to pass up. So this is where we're staying, at least for a couple nights. Launch the boat. That's right, my friends. We have a boat. So we're going to make some shenanigans happen. We are the only people down on this side, so it's other than the people that we hear, it's all birds. It's all the little chirp, 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 chirps. Anyways, I gotta get back to pretending like I'm doing work. Okay, no, side note. Sorry, I'm filming Joseph. I was gonna wait until camp was fully set up, and then as we started hauling over the food, so look at what my friend brought. So we've got all those shenanigans, which is a shit ton right there. I've got half my cooler full, And then here, Joseph, do the big reveal for me. Lift the cooler lids.
Well, my friends, those who have not had quail eggs have not lived.
I have not had quail eggs. I am going to live.
You will live.
Oh, look at the amount of food, guys.
We have enough meat for, well, about 4 people for 10 days. And my biggest fear in life is to starve to death. It will not happen on my watch.
We're going to be gluttonous pigs.
Darn right, my friend.
Great.
And we earned it. After all our hard work, we earned it. It's not a matter of if, ands, or buts here.
So we're taking a little break here from setting up. I'll do a walk around in a minute, but we're feeling fancy schmancy, and we're gonna have
cheers to all the viewers and
some
Justin.
clamatos.
Thank you for coming with me, Justin.
Thank you for inviting me.
And
awesome.
we're gonna have a grand time. We're gonna do some fishing, some wood crafting, whatever as it comes. That's
Whatever
what
the
life is about.
hell we feel like doing.
Cheers to the viewers.
Yep, I'm gonna have a drink actually, and I know you guys are going, what the heck? Oh, it's a Caesar. I just had my tooth removed, so that's why. But we're feeling fancy, so with our Caesars, cheers, buddy. We're gonna have some cheese and some meats. So let's let us sit down and enjoy ourselves for a minute. Ooh, look at that lake! Woo-wee!
I'm trying to save these for rice and soups and stuff. I like having meat in my soups and my chili. Then even I was going to pre-make a chili. Just time. That's all came to.
Totally. No, that's a really
But
good
this
idea.
is the coolest thing. And feel free, just help yourself there.
We are live.
We are live?
Yeah, we're filming.
Oh, can I show off my pepperoni case?
Oh, he's got a pepperoni case.
Last day, just as I was packing, I was getting frustrated. Putting in like Jack Link's pepperoni sticks, jerkies, stuff like that. They're great for our day trip and our solo overnighters. What they're great for too, folks, is that little bit of needed protein in your rice, your soups, whatever. Disadvantages, well, the length. My neighbor was having a garage sale. I don't know what this case for. As you can see, it's insulated. Got a heavy duty zipper, a little carrying strap. It's fairly well built, double stitched. Can't go wrong, for free.
It sells itself.
Sells itself.
No, it's genius. When I seen that, I thought that was cool. They also just pulled out, which I wanted to get on film. I thought this was really neat. Is what were you saying this is? A Yugoslav?
Yeah, it's the ex-Yugoslav army. As everyone knows, in 92, they're around that area. They had a major war. I'm a Croat myself. And even though I'm not supposed to have this is my enemy's canteen, it is one of the better ones. And right in the bottom, in my native Serbo-Croatian, ne držite na vatru, which means don't hold this over the fire. Those people are quite crazy, my kin over there, and they tend to do things like that. So what you've got a container, and this is what's unique about it. It's got a notch, so when you're out in the field with your heavy gloves and that, you can hold your items like this and be eating them. And it comes, of course, with a heavy-duty stainless steel 3-tine fork, a big spoon, an excellent knife, which I was surprised out of the box for a used canteen is fairly sharp, cuts bread, salami, what have you. For the ultralight enthusiasts, perhaps not the best choice. For a base camp or short trips, most definitely it'll last you a lifetime. You can pass it on to your children.
So
and
cool.
Comes with a convenient canteen with also another receptacle and a canteen. Can't go wrong. Gorilla Surplus. I believe it was $29.98, $30, folks.
Nice.
Why not? And it's no longer made, so if you're looking to get one, now would be the time. They're going to be in limited supply.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That is actually really cool. Old school stuff, my friend. Old school stuff. So we're sitting down for some fancy lunchtime.
Baby Bell.
Baby Bell, some Caesars.
Traditional
Coleslaw.
laughing cow. Some coleslaw. Some grapes, some rye bread. Some pepperoni. It's just for a snack. We're really tired. The road into Pennask, I wish we would have filmed it. I think we were too worried about sinking into the mud holes and bottoming out my little Jimmy that's way overloaded, pulling a boat trailer. But we made it. Thanks to Justin, his first 4x4 trip, he picked excellent lines.
I'm the navigator.
That was impressive, Justin. And what was impressive is we just lost a fender off the trailer, which Justin salvaged. So it's excellent. It's a beautiful area, folks. I do recommend a high clearance 4x4.
Yeah, definitely.
And some driving skill and a partner that has a good sense about them, because there's some pretty hairy spots. But
yeah.
Otherwise, it was okay.
That was awesome. That was a good trip. It didn't take nearly as long as what I thought to get here. We are at the midway point, you would call it, between Merritt and Lake Vernon area.
Kelowna.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. We've only been here like 2 hours, so we're still relaxing ourselves and about to have some lunch before we finish up. So I will catch up with you guys in a momento. All right, guys. A little bit of work. We're all tarped over. Got the big 8-man tent over there. Loaded with
Live
gear.
large or go home.
Living fancy.
Alpha, beta.
Yeah. I got my little my shelter, my hammock. We'll see how we do. I just slapped it up quick style. We'll give her a try out tonight. See how the winds are, yada yada. Might make some adjustments. Might just play with the tarp. Make some different configurations over the course of the next few days. We'll see how I feel. I live life in the moment. But so far, that's everything. And our fantastic views. Can't complain, eh? Can't complain. Canadian. I'm a Canadian, not a Canadian can't. How's that for a view? Not too shabby, eh? Okay, so I was gonna wait to do a little more fancier video, but I figured why not do something that's actually economical to show how awesome it is. We're going to use the Silky Katana Boy 500.
First time, baby.
Yep, this is the first pullout that I am officially seeing. Oh snap!
Look at that, folks.
And this is from Canadian Prepper's website. So shout out to Canadian Prepper.
Yeah, Nate, thanks a lot for pumping it out with priority delivery so I would make it for this trip. It was probably the best Friday I had a long time when I saw it at my house there. I was pretty happy. So what's beautiful, just typical saw. I'm sure you guys have seen other videos, so I'll make it quick. Unscrew the thumb screw, fully depress, open, lock it down. This is secondary lock. It's still locked, but hey, redundancy rules when you have razor sharp impulse hardened teeth like this. My first time using it, I'm breathing heavily because I'm just so excited right here.
Look at the size of that thing.
But feel the light. Look, I'm not a strong guy.
Here, let me hold this. Let me try.
Oh, come on, you're fondling my katana. You do not fondle my boy, okay? That's just not right, dude. Not right. I suffered. You know how long I waited for this, right? In fact, I'm gonna go for a little bit more beefier section here, just for fun. I mean, if we're gonna do it,
yeah, get it from the back end.
Things, no matter what the saw is, folks, I've sawn a lot of wood with chainsaws and that, and the most irritating thing is watching guys pinch stuff. I should really get a round, put it under here, but I see it's resting on here, so this is exactly where I'm gonna cut, so I don't get a pinch point. Why bother? Ready? And it's a pull stroke saw. Oh my God, the bite on this thing. You don't even, oh my God. Look at this, folks. One hand, look at this. Oh my God. Look how deep I went already. Look at that.
It's like 4 strokes.
Holy. You don't have to press. And again, I haven't used the Bushcraft saw in a long time, so it's going to be a little bit of muscle memory curve because the tendency is to push. Oh my God. And this is hardened pine that's been sitting around for a little while. It's very dry. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is
unbelievable.
Like this thing you can't do it one-handed. I'm not the world's biggest guy. And look at this.
That's amazing.
This thing's about 6 inches round. 6 to 7 actually, I would say right there. But that's but I'm already through. Look at that.
That's crazy.
I'm already through.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Cut through. That's a
Guys.
Katana boy.
Again, support your local Canadian business. Don't complain we don't have jobs. If you're not supporting your local Canadian. And Nate at CanadianPreparedness.com has great prices, excellent service. Work on your phone, Nate. I'm calling you out on that one. But still, great guy. Go to his channel, subscribe. He's a pragmatic, straightforward guy about any situation. I'm breathing hard just from excitement. You saw it one-handed.
That's crazy.
They tell me this is a two-handed saw. Yeah, ideally. I'm not a big guy. If I can handle it with one hand, it's the bomb, as you young kids say. And I'm 54 years old. I've had a major disease, almost died, Legionnaires. My strength is not all there. That is amazing, folks.
Look at that.
I have Husqvarna chainsaws at home, but in a pristine environment like this, really, I don't want to hear the noise. Plus, it'll build back up my strength. Oh, Lord, this is beautiful.
See how he's walking away before I get a chance to touch it. Hey, get back here with that saw.
Oh,
Okay,
my God.
we're going to clear this brush. He's going to cut away a little bit more. We've been driving around the whole time when we were like, hey, why don't we just cut this?
Oh my God, like nothing. Like I went through 4 solid inches. Okay, it is pine softwood, but I could feel it. I mean, since a kid I've used chainsaws, saws. I was born and raised in Tassus. It's all you had to do up there was cut wood. And it was our primary source of heat back then. And wow.
That's crazy.
This, I tell you,
We just cleared our road obstruction. See, there you go. Throw it in the back of your truck, folks.
and this is the beautiful part, guys, safety. You know, redundancy is always nice. You press a button, because the way we're pressing a button, the tendency is you're going to close this on your fingers. Look at that. Oh my God. And you know, people talk about weight. I'm a gear heavy guy, especially for base camp. Short hikes, you know, let's say a couple miles, level terrain. For the extra, whatever it weighs, someone can look this up. You know, there's no, a little pocket saw is not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I would even, like, to me,
It's
that's
just not.
That's my, like, my mountain,
My God.
my mountain camp worthy. I would
Nate,
hike.
as advertised, I watch you challenge, you know, okay, Wrangle Star, dude, I have the same saw as you. God's honest truth, please. There is no comparison, folks. There isn't. This thing's easy, and here's the advantage too. I want to show folks something that a lot of people don't. You want to clear a big branch, whatever it is, you can attach, you know, zip tie, whatever it is, you know, clamp on a handle. There's bolts right here. You can bolt it in. You can reach up to a top branch, whatever. You cannot do that with modern buck saws.
Yeah.
This thing is literally limited only by your imagination. That's about it. Compact. Again, I'm a gear heavy guy. I don't mind carrying a heavy backpack and taking more rests because it sucks when you get out to your main camp and you go, I wish. Wish no longer, folks, at CanadianPreparedness.com. Well, I don't know what it even ran me. I don't even give a damn after that. He could have charged me double. After that, it's mine. I'm staying. I'm ordering more crap from this guy, man.
There you have it, folks. Canadian Prepper.
And the case is high quality. I thought it would be a cheap piece of crap. It's actually box stitched. The Velcro is super good quality. And if you look, folks, not only shown here, but right here, look at the sewing in there. And this is high quality, man. This isn't cheap crap. I was expecting most cases that you'll get, you're going, oh my God, they fall apart in an instant.
Yeah, or rip after like a couple of times.
I've had cases where, my God, it's just you pull off the Velcro and both pieces came apart.
No, that's really cool.
You can shoulder strap it.
I could throw that in my snug pack, no problem.
Yeah, I would personally. By the way, I sew too, and for those of you don't think sewing is manly, it's the best thing. I sewed up my tarp.
Yeah, I'll show you guys that later.
I'm gonna molly this up too to put on my. I have a Molly 2 marine pack, and I have no issues with this. I would sacrifice anything on weight, but take something like this along with me. What do you have again?
I have the big. I have the big boy.
And how does it feel to you? Can I try that one out later on for the folks?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We'll do a side by side.
Yeah, we'll do a side by side because I was debating over this or the one that you have, and well, we'll see. Yeah, I've heard good about both, so we'll see what happens. You know?
Yeah, I think what it comes down to is more price, and then obviously there's more. If you want to spend a little bit more money, you get to do more things with that because that's got the reach. That has a lot more.
It does, folks. Again, the gear heavy. You keep here, for instance, like wood crafters all over the States, on all you YouTube guys and everything. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not going to say I'm a big wood crafter, what have you. I have learned one thing: a 3-inch, 4-inch blade. Yeah, it's great, but I'm not sitting there making doll furniture. I want a 9-inch blade that I can baton with, that I can use as a machete. If I snap it, heaven forbid, through misuse, through an accident, whatever, you still have 4 or 5 inches of blade.
Yep.
And in this case, folks, I'm sorry, but bigger is better. That's what she said.
All right. So we got the tree cut. We're going to back up the truck, and we're going to go launch the boat, actually. That was... I was going to do a little video. We're still going to do it side by side, but
I'm going, wow, I'm vibing with this thing.
But we figured let's take the opportunity and give a quick film on a realistic approach for somebody to use the silky saw. Not everybody's a bushcrafter, outdoors guy who's looking to prune a base camp, but a lot of the times, especially if you're in BC or going in the Rockies from Alberta, when you got downfall, you need something to cut that crap and fast. So, silky, man, all the way. Anyways, backing up this truck and talk to y'all in a minute. Just getting the boat into water now. Just kind of getting the fishing aspect. Joseph's gonna go take the boat over to the campsite.
My feet wet.
Yeah, that's crawled out the back. Nope, I'm the same. That's why I'm filming you do it.
Yeah, I know. Let the 54-year-old manual lift heavy things. It's okay, Justin.
Yeah, I've got the camera.
You've had a rough week, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the camera. But yeah, just getting the boat into water. I'm gonna dock her over at our campsite. Take the Jimmy back to camp as well, and then this way we're just good to go. Woo-wee!
Hey.
Can't wait to get on there. Start the motor on the boat. Woo-wee.
Yeah, you know what?
There it goes. now I'm tasked with getting this back to camp. Slowly but steady. I will meet you all at camp. Come down to our front lawn.
You know what? You cannot see our campsite from the water.
Oh, really?
I went up there and I went, wait, and I was so, I mean, it is beyond beautiful.
Nice.
There's a beautiful old eagle's nest.
Oh, cool. That's the bee's knees.
It's the closest to our site. Right here?
Yeah. This is our best bet.
Okay.
Yeah, Parker right here, and this is pretty much, camp is just right up there. The good news about where we are, we got this whole plethora of wood. I'm going to use some of it up quickly. Going to test out the tomahawk. Throw some steaks on the Barbie. But let's start with some tiny ones. Let's get her nice warmed in. First strike with the hatchet. Nice. I'm being tender with it at the moment because it's new to me. There we go. A little bit more force. This wood is pretty seasoned, although it is pines and such. It's got some weight to it, or some solidity. But yeah, just gonna have fun with this for a while. Get the fire going. Look at that little baby, I love it. I love it. Let's try something bigger. Let's try something bigger. One, but I did split it, damn it. See, for the win. Okay, calm myself down and getting a little excited here. But yeah, I'm gonna buck up some wood and get some prime steaks on the fire here. Coffee on the fire. Doing a little bit of meal prep.
A little bit. 4 types of baby potatoes, 3 baby pepper, carrots, onions, my friends, garlic, a little bit of herb seasoning, and we're ready to go.
Nice.
AAA Angus beef steaks. What more can you ask for, folks?
Plethora of veggies.
Oh, plethora. And my buddy Justin's not into mushrooms, just more for me, folks. That's going to make me so happy. I have no issues with that whatsoever.
Full bag of mushrooms. I'm not a mushrooms fan. I've tripped on mushrooms before, but that was years ago.
Well,
I got back up after I fell after that trip. Coffee. Can't wait. This is going to be epic. It's getting about that dinner time. Sun's starting to hang low. Woo! Got some coffee that I'm going to pour now. Check this out. Pit pause. Some, oh, sorry for the, there you go, professional camera angles. Oh, look at that. Look at this luxury camping that I am witnessing. I like it.
Proper way to camp, not a luxury.
Yeah. Yep, it doesn't have to be minimalist all the time. Got a little too excited. Let's throw the second one on.
Here we go, folks, some rock steak. Ooh. What we did is we found a nice flat rock. We seasoned it with some spices, salt, some oil, superheated it, burned off the oil, just extract any as much, what we bacteria, what have you, which Justin and I were just discussing off camera. Folks, we're living in a world, a medicated world, where every little thing needs a pill. A few little germs, barring, of course, folks, I'm not promoting you eat off dirt or something like that, or not be clean.
Eat the dirt.
But there's people that take it to the extreme. How do I know where the steak came from in that? Well, we're going to cook it medium rare. Oh, by the way, how do you like your steak, Justin? I didn't ask you that.
Yeah, medium rare.
Medium rare, same here. Folks, eat well, be happy, go out in the wilderness, be active. For all you vegetarians, I'm sorry. Take a look in the mirror and smile. You have canine teeth. I'm going to enjoy my steak with Justin, buddy, here. Cheers.
Woo! Look at that steak. Nice. That's nice. Look at that, guys. Morning, morning, morning. I had a really good sleep. Come here. Come here. Come to me. Good sleep. Didn't even wake up. I literally... I got up this morning. I have some issues with my camera battery, so kind of sucks. Hopefully it was just cold or something. Good morning. Oh, Joseph's getting the coffee water. The birds are telling you to hurry up with the coffee.
That they are. This time we got water without bugs and protein in it.
Oh, how'd you manage that?
Pardon me?
How'd you manage that?
Well, I actually aimed for the water and not for the bugs.
Yesterday when I made coffee, the water that I scooped, there was like body parts of bugs. There's a couple little swimmers. We boiled the shit out of it, but yeah, it was funny. Apparently, there's a way to get the water without the bugs. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's the alarm clock.
God, I love kicking horse.
It's coffee time. Back at base camp, and Joseph's done a little bit of work. A little bit of wind breakage. Some thatching. That's pretty cool. Check this out. Oh, it's not even windy in here anymore. Oh, raised up the fireplace. Look at that. Fancy, fancy. Good job, bud.
Well,
that's freaking awesome.
After all the stresses you were going through laying in your hammock.
Oh, I know, it was harsh.
Yeah.
It was so stressful I had to leave.
Well, that's why your silky saw hasn't been open much. And you were giving me an opportunity with mine, so I really thank you for that opportunity for sawing all the firewood for this whole trip. For a 54-year-old man, I feel blessed that a young man would do that to me.
Oh, I know. You're welcome. I figured,
I even made you coffee.
I'm like, he's old. He needs to do some work. Like, get more fit.
Yeah.
Like me, because I'm so fit. He even made me coffee. Look at this. See what I came back to?
But it was worth it. You lugged that battery up to the truck, and
there you go.
That made it worth it. That made my 5 to 6 hours of labor here absolutely worth it, Jess.
my 2 minutes of battery packing. Yeah. All this talking and my coffee's not made yet. Oh, I have to go get my cup. Oh, that's cool. This is, wow, good job, bud.
Look how many stones I collected. I really thickened it, too. Then I was gonna, I have to make I'm making one tall, but most of them lower so we can still have our viewpoint there.
Yeah.
But it'll create more of a flue.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get the shovel out. And the problem is, too, whenever you make a rock fireplace, you should always, any little crack of air.
Yeah.
It's just detrimental. It starts causing smoke, you know, going in your face. You want to get a funnel effect.
The other thing I was reading, your back end has to be completely sealed. Your two sides can have air pockets, but your back end.
Stone. You can put a stone in there as a stopper to adjust it, kind of like a damper in a flue, so to speak.
See that? Bushcraft 101, guys. Not too much filming so far today, but I've made some breakfast earlier on. I fell 4 trees. I got 2 left here. Cut them up later. I cut the other 2 up for firewood and built the final wall. So got all that completed. Thatch it all with some boughs later. Took a bunch of the excess cut-offs and the old bench that was there. Started to make a ring. I got some more firewood. Having a little bit of a drink. A Caesar. And yeah, oh, I fell a tree so that I could have the view right here. Kind of worked. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. So, got a little more of an opening, little lean against spot right here. That was Joseph's idea. So I decided to fell the tree. And as I started cutting it, the winds picked up. So that was kind of interesting because the tree could have went that way, but I did some sawing, some holding, some wedging, some repositioning, and got her in the water. But yeah, just taking a little bit of a break now, and might do a little bit of carving later. But we'll see. I got to find some good pieces of wood for that. So we'll see what happens. Right now we're just relaxing. Alright guys, we're all loaded up. It's time to hit the water. Got my rod all ready to go. Oh snap. And a rabbit on a boat on water. Let's hope this goes well. We got an electric motor ready to rock. Oh yeah. First cast, about 30 seconds away from shore, 2 minutes away from shore. Joseph's already got a bite. Play with him a little while. Excellent. Got both rods in now. There's mine, finally getting to use her. Got my dad has a fly set that he gave me. Got my secret weapon on there. So, make some stuff happen. Just kind of trolling out, exploring the shoreline. And slowly getting over. We got an island. There's actually 2 islands. We got one island. Oh, guy just jumped. We got a couple islands up ahead of us. But yeah, just dicking around.
First rainbow trout, folks.
Woo-wee!
And we're gonna release it.
Yay! Okay, I got to reel her in, so I'm shutting you off for a sec. Fish on.
There you go. And I'm gonna take a video holding that.
Alrighty.
And you're gonna wet your hands. I'll film you.
Okay.
And how do I film you?
We're loaded. Oh, other way. You're.
Oh, I go like this? Oh, I got you.
Sideways, though.
Huh?
Turn it sideways.
Okay, sorry folks to all the viewers. Wet your hands. And lift. There you go. Good enough. And cradle them and pinch the tail first.
It's slimy.
Yeah, and that's it. Tradition, kiss them on the nose gently and release into the water. They're lively, still good.
Delayed. I was initially going to do this before I threw my rod in, but I remembered, so that's what the important part is. Got 2 pieces of a crystal. One's for the campfire.
Fish on.
Got a fish on. Anyways, 1 crystal, you know, my famous quartz, as an offering. A thank you for whatever comes. It's dinner time.
Some pork chops are on the menu. Oh, snap.
Went for a little walk. I'm going to take a quick stroll up the path this way now. Just doing a little hike along the trail, waiting for some dinner. I've just seen a little gravestone memorial. There's a huge fish and gaming This is a huge sport fishing lake, Fishing Gaming, which was, believe it or not, the founder of Dole. Yes, that's right, Dole pineapples. The founder did a vacation here back in the day. I was reading up on the lake on the internet before I came here. And yeah, the founder of Dole pineapples, like the Dole that you juices you drink, eat, blah blah blah. He came here on a campout trip. Loved the area so much that he created, either created or funded the sport fishing club that this lake owns, and the guy personally owns like 3/4 of the area of this lake outside of the provincial park. So I thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, just going on a little walk, kind of waiting for dinner. A little restless. The smoke kept blowing in my face, so figured get up and take another little walk around. A lot of pine beetle devastation. A lot of devastation. Pretty neat. Yeah. Okay, I'll go to the top of this ridge, and then that's it. Oh. Head back. Sun's hanging low. Sun's hanging low, so don't need to stay on trail right now. This late. I'll go explore it some more tomorrow. Still carving away. Just digging out the bowl of it right now. Been kind of at it all night. The sun's gone down. It's dark. It's spooky. I'm scared. Show you the back end, show you what we're working with. Yeah. I had it pegged in the middle and the corner. Lost the middle. And then I swapped over the corner to the middle to let the corner flap about to release the pressure. didn't happen. Honestly, I'm surprised. Everything else is still gravy. I had a little bit of breakfast. Just kind of shooting the poop around the fire. But now, one thing. This is a small, user-friendly provincial campground. We are the only ones here, which is cool. And not gonna lie, thankful for the pooper. Do we want to take a look inside? Probably not, but let's do it anyways. I actually got changed in here this morning because it's so windy. I was like, screw it. Changing your clothes in a hammock is interesting. Anyways, fancy toilet. It's actually quite maintained. Small little spidery space. I won't show you the toilet inside, but I can assure you it's actually been cleaned out in the past month or two. So if you'll excuse me, you can finish off with CJ16. I'll see y'all in a bit. There you go.
Go ahead, sweetheart. It's all hers. I'm sorry that you hosted us with such guests.
It's a rye bread.
Male and female. You're very welcome. Say the thank you.
Yeah. Going for a little bit of a hike. We're back at that T-junction where I stopped yesterday. And let's go down. Go take a look, see where this brings us to. Hey guys, new day. Haven't really done much today, just kind of relaxing. I think it's going to be a finish off my carving, and I'm going to start to edit a couple of videos to save some space on the card. So I don't know how extravagant today will be, but I'll definitely film some stuff in between. It's a glorious day, as you can see. Just phenomenal. Finally changed my clothing. Change my underwear every day, damn it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah. Just a relaxy day. Thought I'd take a break and just come down by the water, get a little snippet, show the sunshine. Look at that. Was a little cold of a sleep today, even with the extra wool blanket, but that's all right. Managed to cut myself again this morning. Cut myself last night too. Both really good cuts, so that was fun. Bleeded in places, but I will finish that spoon, darn it. Anyways, oh, look at all that. Look at all the bugs. Whew. See? Here's something you don't think about with lake camping. Those are all bug bodies. And yeah, you just go into the parts that aren't bugs. Well, there's bugs everywhere. Bodies of bugs everywhere. So, something to think about. I'm used to creeks and running water, so this was interesting. Usually when we go out in the boat and get out into the middle, it's usually when I fill my buckets up of water and bring it back. So, we've been managing. But yeah, just wanted to give a little update. It's not too productive of a day, just kind of relaxing, prepping up the last of our firewood for the last few days that we have here. There's a bug right there. Prepping our firewood and just slowly gathering up things that we don't need and finishing my carving. Might start another carving later. Food, you know the deal. Yeah, just kind of hanging about. It's kind of a crafty day today, I think, if I can manage to keep all my fingers. This one this morning was a real good one, real good bleeder. But yeah, it's kind of relaxing. Gorgeous out. Let's do some fishing just off the shore here to prop a seat down that I found. And I'll jump that little guy. Deal. Very cool. Doing a little bit of a hike, wandering the animal trails, looking for trouble, I guess you could say. Yeah, just trying to see if I can get a decent picture of an animal or two. Oh, there's definitely scat all about. Trying to be as quiet as possible, but it's kind of impossible. But the other day I scared a deer off on a main trail, so I figured gotta be able to see something. This is Chapman Bay. I hiked along an animal trail up the lakeside from our camp, and then cut through and over, and now, like I said, I'm at Chapman Bay. I'm gonna walk the perimeter until I get to where those boats were, and if I haven't seen anything by then I'll connect back up with that trail that took me to Chapman Bay the other day when I went exploring. But we'll see. Last coffee of the night, and then it's bedtime. See y'all in the morning. It's hailing out.
Oh, number one. We'll release this one.
Oh, okay. Got a little guy. A little bit of hail. But all sorts of weather going on the past couple days. Had a successful day fishing. 9 fish. Just relaxing down by the fire now. Having a nice little coffee. Yeah. A little windy, obviously, you've seen. Got some hail while we were out there. It's kind of neat a little bit. Yeah, just slowly packing on up here so that it's easy clean up and go for when we head out first thing in the morning. So Joseph's down right now actually cleaning the fish, getting them all prepared to bring home. And yeah, slowly packing up all my stuff. All I have left now is my hammock, sleeping bag, and tarp. And pretty much same with Joseph, but just tent and tarp. Oh, we get them all. Oh, look at that. All bagged up. It is nice. Extremely happy. Satisfied. Teeth. Other teeth started acting up. Kind of been acting up for a few days. It's been off the grid, off the filming for a couple days. Haven't done too much. My tooth kind of took me out. Should have pulled 2, I guess. Anyways, just relaxing by the fire for the moment. Woodland creatures, blessings of the day to you. Fire rabbit here. It's the end of our trip. This is the morning of the 9th day. It's time to go home. Hope you enjoyed this trip. It was a little bit of a cluster. Had a couple of days where I was in a little bit of tooth pain, so didn't really get much filming done, but ended up editing, doing some carving that day, and just kind of relaxing, so it all worked out. But wanted to thank you guys for coming along with me on this one. Hope you all enjoyed it. Pennask Lake adventure is over. It was a good one. If you're a newbie and you're looking to catch a lot of fish while you're learning, this is a good lake for it. Experienced people, the size of the fish aren't giant. They're keepers, but they ain't giant. Hathiam Lake apparently is the one for trophy fish, and that's kind of the lake next door. But if you got some kids, if you are just learning yourself like I am, this was a great one. I caught over 20 fish kept 5, sorry, but caught over 20 within, only went out for a little bit on 2 different occasions, so maybe 4 hours worth of fishing with a fishing rod that's not meant for this. Although the fly that I was provided with by my father helped land all those fish, so shoutouts, Dad. We'll have to get something going here now that I'm an avid fisherman. But yeah, just kind of packing up, getting ready to leave. What's her animal? Oh, thought we were going to come up on an animal. Yeah, just wanted to give some thank yous first and foremost. Mr. Joseph, thank you. Thank you for bringing me out on this. This was very cool. Learned a lot from you, and hope to learn more on more trips. To his lovely wife, my partner in crime at work, Mandy, you provided us with a hell of a lot of food, and I am grateful. Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. That was an insane amount of food. You kept bellies full this trip, so thank you dearly. Shoutouts to my mom and dad, because you guys are awesome. Shoutouts to my boss, Suki. You gave me time off, a lot of time off. I'm a part of a crew that, when there's time off like that, it kind of does hinder the crew, so to allow me to come on this trip, very grateful. Thank you. It does mean a lot. Great company. This place is awesome. I'm a newbie, and the fact that you let me do this is very cool. Very appreciative. So shout outs to you, Suki. And my wife and my kids. 9 days is a long time. That's a long time. So thank you guys for letting me come out on this. Hope you're all alive when I get back. I love you. Anyways, guys, this is it for me. So until the next one, follow the rabbit trail.